Still wonder exactly what caused it, and oh my fucking god, that's a whole bunch of nomads. Look at that shit. Holy fucking god. Well, I'm gonna accept them in. Because honestly, I think I have enough food and everything that they would be easy to take on. I just need to shore up my number of houses. Try to make sure that not every single one of them is going to be homeless for a long period of time. I could make a line. I think it actually makes a lot more sense to have storage barns there rather than to try to build housing. Somewhat scary looking. Alright, if it's under 150, I'll take it in. I think that'll be a good marker. They've arrived. Oh! 3 people under 150. Alright. It's gonna be crazy. Doing it. We'll see if that leads to a massive failure. Because I know a lot of people absolutely despise nomads. So, somebody's got to give them a home, right? I'll be the guy that takes them in. Don't worry, fellow Banished players. I will take in these poor, huddled, unwashed masses. And hopefully I will give them a bath. I'm kind of thinking of building a boarding house or two. Just for that situation where I have a whole bunch of nomads who want residence. Actually, I could build those boarding houses right here, as opposed to the storage barns I was going to build. I think I'm alright with that. And then take out that road. Trust me, it'll be fine. Last words of everyone ever. Well, it looks like a lot of that homeless population has been reduced already. Surprise, surprise. And I mean, there are still a lot of them, but it's manageable. Could definitely use a schoolhouse. And try another hospital. So I imagine I'm going to get hit with disease soon enough here now that I've accepted in some nomads. Typically seems to be how it goes. Accept in some nomads, instantly get hit with disease. It looks like my amount of firewood is dropped again. I think that'll be okay, because I still have a good lot of normal logs for trading. Or from trading, rather. Make it so that I can properly reproduce everything that I need to. So I hope. One thing I suppose I could do, help ensure that, start to expand my woodcutter industry again. Yeah, I feel like this stockpile might be a bit too big. I just get the feeling that it's blocking out a lot of could-be buildings. Maybe I should try to refit it. Okay, well the number of homeless people is down to 64 now, as winter sets in. I'm guessing that's still produced goods. Yep. So that still means that my food levels are gonna be nice and stable. Yeah, just look at that. Holy shit, that's nice. Generally, I'm used to a more wavy shape, but as it looks right now, beautiful. numbers really only going up. Now, how goes... I can build one right there once that gets cleared. And a line of housing, and then a line of the woodcutters. Or at least I'm hoping. Let's see how tight that fits. I think that's tight enough. I'm considering removing the stockpile and replacing it, just because that would mean the wood get distributed potentially more equally. I'm still at that teacher mark. Did I meant to build a new school somewhere. Can't tell if I did anywhere though. Or at least placed it. Oh, right there. Okay. That'll be up soon enough, I'm sure. Oh dear. I'm down to about yeah, 12,000 firewood. That's bad. That is not something I want to see. Well, fuck me. You'll still be able to fit in a few more woodcutters here. I don't know why I did that. I knew that was there. And now I can at least build a small stockpile here. It doesn't feel like I'm utterly wasting that space. Very sharp looking hill. I should continue trying to move it back a little bit. I think that's about as far as I can push this hill back, actually. Alright. I really wish I could use those hills for something, you know? No reason I couldn't cut into that hill and, you know, make some housing or something, just something. Yeah? So I imagine my education percentage dropped a good bit. Oh yeah, all the way down to 81%. If I look at my citizens, yeah, see that very, very clearly. But you can also see how my population shot up. And now the graph has extended itself out to 2K. The next big goal. And I'm at 1220. Now, of course, the goal isn't just to hit 2K. It's more than that. Yeah, I want to hit 2K, but I want to hit 2K while getting up to a sustainable population, like a sustainable food balance, as well as enough firewood trade to keep me going. At the moment it looks like I have enough logs. So happy day there. I'm actually going to increase this, just because I never realized before how volatile it can be. I'm going to increase it to 20K, and then I need another teacher. And I also need another chapel, don't I? Yeah, because of those nomads that I accepted in. I didn't realize it, but I instantaneously need another chapel if I'm going to keep up with the numbers. I didn't even have roads around the market. Kind of bad. That is a long-ass tunnel. It seems like that tunnel gets a lot of throughfare, though. So might be worth it to get a dirt road. Help people move their stuff along. I suppose one thing I could do to help bolster a seemingly flailing firewood is to start actually upgrading these houses here. Yeah, especially if they only have one person in them. Like, I'm not displacing a whole bunch of people. No real reason to worry about that. Especially if they're people that aren't in the reproductive ages. So I'm gonna go through and custom choose a few of these to shift. There's only so much expansion left that can be done. For fuck's sake, there is no firewood to be traded. I do not like the looks of this. Not for a second. We might still see that precipitous decline of my civilization. I mean, a lot of the woodcutters are doing just fine on their production queues. And I've still been increasing the number of these guys that I have producing. Some of them aren't that good. Some of them could use some help. Yeah, I'm back under 4,000 logs again. I thought I had broken this cycle, but apparently I hadn't. I'm still in a cycle of low firewood, low log count. Honestly, it might be due to the fact that I have been holding back on trying to make sure all my traders are bringing in what I want them to bring. I have a lot of traders roaming around. Not many of them have very specific orders. I'm gonna go around, start being a lot more jumpy on making sure the ones that can bring logs are bringing logs. Reserve of firewood is low. Well, god damn it. These guys are actually producing a number of herbs. I mean, it's nothing serious, just something to look at, I suppose. Oh, fuck. Come on. Down below 3,000 logs again. Well, that's actually what I need you to bring, but I don't have any firewood to trade to you. Do you take IOUs? I like to think if you dismiss a trader, it brings the next trader on faster. It's probably a fallacy, but hey, my fallacy. Sticking to it. You're at, nope. You're at, nope. Do you have firewood? Oh my fucking god, no you don't. Well, actually, but you have 2,000 logs sitting around in your inventory, so that's alright. I'm almost tempted to increase the number of traders to 300. I know it won't do anything for this specific case, of course, but yeah, it'd be a nice number. Just looks nice and round. It looks like I also need another fucking schoolhouse. Holy god. I don't get it. So many people, so many kids. I mean, just looking around at the distribution, I actually have a really good distribution of schoolhouses, I think. I don't see a super effective place to put a new one. I guess over here would be okay. Nah, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go right there. The point you just stopped carrying. These guys are still unloading logs, man. So I thought I was making a big difference in my city's future when I built those foresters and when I was trying to change around the orders for the trade docks, but really at the end of the day I didn't do jack shit. And these guys don't have jack shit stored. Probably because they have so much food and nowhere to put it. That's another thing I need to solve. Problems with food storage. So no, I'm on the edge, but I can't help but think that actually expanding my population might help to solve this issue. Mostly because I'm starting to think that the issue is stemming from just an absolute mess of food storage. I mean, like, I have way too much food for my population.